Good morning, viewer. Welcome to our First Active USA. Here's the breaking news from Afghanistan. US President Joe Biden has played politics with terror when he claimed mission accomplished in his August 20 speech after taking credit for the decimation of Al Qaeda and Afghanistan and 2011 neutralization of Osama bin Laden in Pakistan. The pusillanimous retreat of the US forces from Afghanistan, leaving both weapons and men behind, is nothing short of an abject surrender at the hands of Salwar Kameez sandal wearing AK-47 rifle toting Sunni Islamic militia. The unfortunate part is that the Taliban did not even deliver a knockout punch. The US forces simply choose to run away from the battlefield. The loss of the US credibility globally on the advice of its second division ally UK with the Pakistan army, of all the people acting as a broker in the horrible deal with the Taliban, will play out in the coming decade with innocents having to pay the price of terror. While Al Qaeda may not have the organizational structure of the previous decade in Afghanistan, the Salafi organization with its ideological brother Lashkar-e-Taiba in Pakistan is very much alive in the Pak region. So is the Islamic State of Khorasan province. The Taliban, along with Haqqani network and Jaish-e-Mohammed, share the same Deobandi ideological platform, which gets inspired from Wahhabism. And the aim of all these boys, as the delusion UK Chief of Defense Staff Nick Carter defined the Taliban, is the establishment of the Islamic Caliphate and global jihad. With the Taliban now occupying 652,000 square kilometers of Afghanistan Emirates territory bearing Panjshir Valley, the global jihad now has an address in Kandahar with a showroom in Kabul. This movement is akin to the Islamic State capturing Mosul in Iraq in 2014, and the world specifically the jihadis and Shias still have nightmares of those brutal days. While the US may have washed its hand of playing the global cop and given priority to gender politics, Afghanistan under the Taliban will be the beacon of jihad and will become galvanizing force for other gun-toting non-state actors to take on their governments, particularly in Africa and Asia. A weak Taliban may force multiply the clout of its mentor Pakistan, but a strong Taliban will press for Pashtun rights way beyond the Duran line and destabilized Islamabad. A similar ripple effect will also be seen in the Middle East with increased Islamic radicalization all over the world. Even though the US and the UK believe the Taliban narrative that they will not export terror to a third country for recognition and funds, Afghanistan will become the new terror factory with more than 40 terror groups in Pakistan sending their cadre for graduation with state-of-the-art of US weapons, communication devices, drones and helicopters. With Baloch insurgents and Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan already targeting the Chinese engineers working on the CPEC project, there is no Xinjiang insurance policy for Beijing too. Shia Iran will be safe till such time it plays ball with the Taliban and allows passage to Sunni jihadists as it did the past. As Islamic groups are known to undergo metamorphosis, it is quite evident that new terrorist groups, successor of Harkat al-Ansar and Houthi in the 1990s, will spawn from Afghanistan under the watch of the Taliban. India, by its geographically location, regional adversaries, democratic policy and culture will be the first ones to get hit. The world has suddenly lost appetite for Rambo and US Hollywood movies. Beyond this report, First Active USA.